Looking at this portrait of Jacques Cousteau, you expect a story about oceanography, but late in his life, he offered a blunt observation about human survival. If we calculate our future using pure logic, the outlook is entirely bleak. Take a look at this web. It represents what researchers call a socio-environmental system. That is the technical term for the deeply tangled, chaotic intersection of human life, natural environments, and social structures, all reacting to each other at once. We possess terabytes of climate data, satellite monitoring, and advanced predictive technology. Yet global anxiety keeps rising, and our systems continue to fracture. The data alone isn't solving the problem. It helps to separate the problem into two parts, like this diagram shows. The static circle underneath is the Earth, the physical planet with the exact right conditions to sustain life. Layered over it is that shifting mesh. That represents the world, the highly flexible, human-built systems we invent to live here. We can't actually fix the physical Earth. Our job is strictly to manipulate that top layer. We have to design a better way for us to live on it. Trying to calculate our way out of this using only cold data leaves us with a broken equation. We are missing an unquantifiable variable. That missing variable is deep human wisdom. You cannot download it. Wisdom isn't a standard academic subject that can be memorized for a test or passively absorbed from a lecture hall. Because no one can hand it to you, acquiring it demands an active, deliberate pursuit. You have to go looking for it yourself. This is the exact purpose of the Seeking Wisdom program. It is an online, self-paced vision quest designed to help you cultivate that missing variable. To understand the method, look at this solitary ancient space. The 14th century mystic Meister Eckhart wrote that you are ultimately your own best teacher. I can tell you what I know, but the actual truth must be discovered independently. Eckhart instructed his students to accept that life is full of darkness and to look within themselves to find a single, guiding thread of light hidden inside it. Finding that inner light requires imagination, the specific wisdom in real time that transforms a thought into an action. It provides the spark of motivation that moves us forward when the data suggests we should give up. Navigating this internal space requires patience. This is not a quick course you complete in an afternoon and forget. It is a lifelong, life-deep practice. Stabilizing the massive, overlapping systems of our globe relies completely on the quiet, intimate work of investigating our own minds. Watch this internal work scale up. The quest begins as a single point, clarifying your personal values. From that core, energy pushes outward to identify work that motivates you. In the real world, your vector intersects with others, weaving together to increase shared community resilience. This personal expansion perfectly maps onto a global blueprint known as the Earth Charter. The Charter relies on 4 structural pillars: care for the community of life, ecological integrity, social and economic justice, and an active commitment to peace. Because these global pillars require collective persistence, the inward journey serves as the necessary starting point. It provides the personal conviction needed to sustain the long-term work of socio-environmental repair. This approach to wisdom is deeply rooted in history, as seen in this 1890 photograph of Alaskan totem poles. Stephen Charleston, a Choctaw elder and former Bishop of Alaska, draws on this indigenous lineage when he describes a coming global renewal. He predicts this renewal will counter the cold dominance of technology by elevating a new mysticism, one firmly grounded in a social conscience for sustainability and justice. We are only at the very beginning of this movement. Many of us doing the work today will not live to see its ultimate success. But just look at how these massive, ancient roots firmly grip the earth. The goal is not immediate perfection. The victory lies in the joy of building a permanent, stable foundation that future generations will rely on. So take your time. Do not rush the process. Look deeply within yourself and prepare to set forth together on what Eckhart called the wayless way. When we choose to actively seek out our own internal wisdom today, we become the steady shoulders on which a resilient world will stand tomorrow.